Get on my platform. Well, hello, everybody. And I gotta get this together. Hello, everybody. There we go. And welcome to the Fearless Floyd Show. As always, I am your host, Fearless Floyd. You can reach me at the Fearless Floyd Show at yahoo.com. I have a Instagram channel. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Hit the thumbs down if you don't like the video, if you don't like me personally, if you don't like what I got to say. Hey, I'm not tripping at all. So, tonight, I'm going to talk about the illustrious, the infamous, the wannabe, I'm the best guru in the world. Huh, I know. I don't even have to say his name, do I? You already know who I'm talking about. But for those of you who are new and don't know, guess who I'm talking about? The one Christopher Alan Hauser. Yay! Now quit applauding. So, yeah, that's who we're going to talk about tonight because Mr. Hauser stated that he would never come on my show. Called me a clown. I can go on and on and on and on. However, guess who came on my show? I don't know. It never stops, kids. So let me get the queue all set up. So there we go. Oh, let's see if we can get it from the horse's mouth. All right. As you see, this is the new Chris Hauser. I don't know. I guess he's got a thing with Queen or something. But this is from his Q&A from April 12th, 2022. The only reason I even know about this video is because my co-producer sent this to me and said that Mr. Hauser was speaking of me in an indirect way. So hopefully this will come through. Asked about the Zoom meeting in a Facebook picture of me and my son when he was real little, helping me do some work in the yard. And I asked about the Zoom. Hey, where's the Zoom? How do I get on the Zoom? So I'm getting messages while I'm on Zoom from a very pissed off wife. She unfriended me. It's bad when you're doing what you're doing, getting your wife unfriends you at. So that's what's up. So here's the thing. About every fifth video, it says, don't call my house. Don't call my house. Don't get on my wife's Facebook and ask questions about what we're doing here. Because here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you on blast. You call my house, I'm going to take your phone number, and then I'm going to share it. I'm going to go out and make a video right away. Hey, this freaking guy has called my house, or this gal. Blow her shit up or his shit up. Let his family see how much he likes it or she likes it. When you're all blowing up their phone or hitting up their Facebook and stuff. That's got to stop. It's got to stop. Because I'm the target. When you think you're trying to get me to... And I'm going to stop right there, kids. Because, look, when you put yourself out there as a guru and you post YouTube channels telling everybody, hey, I got this quick get rich scheme, and then you open up a Telegram group and you post email and your phone number on there, What the hell do you expect to happen? I mean, look, I can't tell you if Chris Hauser is smart, if he's dumb, if he's intelligent, if he's not intelligent, if he's a CIA agent, FBI agent, government agent, or not. I can't tell you any of that because I don't know. All I know is what he espouses, what he's put on the record. And by the way, I swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but truth, so help me God. I don't think Chris Hauser's going to do that. I just did it. So, he's complaining about people calling his house, but yet he put his phone number on the Telegram channel. So I don't know. You can decide for yourself whether that's a intelligent move or not. So you can judge somebody's intelligence by the things they do and the things that they don't do. So we'll move on.
Help you. I'm not going to be too helpful, man, when I got a big freaking target on my back when you do stuff like that. So I'm going to blast you. I'm going to blast you people when you start doing that. Just be advised. But I don't want to get on here and rant because there's other things to talk about. If you guys want to hold off on your questions for right now, because they're zooming on by and I'm not going to be able to answer them right away. I'm going to talk about what happened on Wednesday. A lot of y'all seen the video, and yeah, I'm sitting in my truck, by the way, with my light on. The phone's doing a thing again. I feel like I'm in a Queen video, doing this right here like this. But anyway, the thing with the Supreme Court, okay. The state, the guy that argued for the state was the same one that argued in the Court of Criminal Appeals. He basically regurgitated the same thing. Both those videos are in my watch list.
And he won. Of course, he regurgitated the same thing, the same arguments before a superior court because it won and it will win again. Okay. And now, what he's fixing to tell you is that he teamed up with a public defender who's been an attorney for, I don't know, at least 20 years. I can't remember exactly. Emmy. And Emmy did what he told her to do, what to argue before the court, what issues to present. Now, I'm going to tell you, in my 12 years of personal litigation in the Texas district courts, courts of appeals, Court of Criminal Appeal, Texas Supreme Court, U.S. District Court in Southern District of Texas, Houston Division, Galveston Division, Northern District of Texas, Western District of Texas, the Fifth Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals in New Orleans, and the United States Supreme Court. And I did work for other people, so I dealt with their counsel. And if you believe that you're going to get your attorney to go in there and argue before a superior court, i.e., a Court of Criminal Appeals or Texas Supreme Court, that or Tennessee Supreme Court, what you want them to argue on the issues you want to argue, you're sadly mistaken. That's not going to happen. Although they're supposed to work for you, they are not going to do that. So if she found out that he's actually saying this in public, I'm pretty sure she would come unglued and step away from this case, because that's not how counsel works, in my own experience, which is vast. Google me.
If you go by and you just compare the Court of Criminal Appeals, what he says in the Court of Criminal Appeals, and then listen to it again in the Supreme Court, that's basically all he's doing is regurgitating the same brief. The first guy that talked, his name was Russ. That was Ronald James Lyons' usurping usurping lawyer. He argued, his part was to argue the forgery charge. So you gotta keep in mind that only half the charges were argued, and I think there's a reason for that. He argued the forgery.
He argued what he was allowed to argue. Because if the issue was not presented on direct appeal to the Court of Criminal Appeals, that issue for appeal is waived in a higher court. End of fucking story. So Chris Hauser, sorry, bro, you're illegal incompetent. You have no business espousing anything to do with civil, criminal, appellate, post-conviction, actual innocence, wrongful conviction. Bro, you have no business opening your mouth when it comes to legal matters. Sorry, you are an idiot. Not even an idiot savant. You're an idiot. So shut the fuck up, Chris Hauser, about your case. You're not going to win. You're just sitting here blowing shit up people's asses. That's exactly what you're doing.
And Emma Tennant argued the brief that I wrote and submitted. She basically argued the brief from the Court of Criminal Appeals that I sent her.
Basically, that he wrote a brief and she argued that brief. Hey, Chris, scan that brief and publish it, because I'd like to read it and compare it to her oral testimony or arguments before the Tennessee Supreme Court and see if they match. Because I bet they don't. Because, bro, you can't write a fucking brief. You don't know how to write a brief. You've never written a brief. So stop. Stop the charade, bro. Stop the lies. Stop the false claims.
She dressed it up a little bit and then submitted it and argued that. That's basically what she argued this time, but a little more stuff, because me and her has collaborated on this brief to the Supreme Court. And, you know, she's real smart. If you notice, Russ called them liens, which they're not. And, you know, like they were told in the Court of Criminal Appeals, they're not liens. It's a financing statement. Emma made sure of that when she got up there. But if you notice that the reason it's not a forgery is because it's a genuine document. When you file, I was talking to a friend of mine today that runs a garage, and he does mechanical liens all the time. And I was telling him that we did these. We filed these in the Secretary of the State's office. That's the UCC ones. In the description box is where she was talking. They were talking.
Okay. First of all, go to your state statutes in your state. You know, and you can look it up in Texas. It's in the Texas Civil Practices and Remedies Code. It's in the Texas Business Commerce Code. It's in the Texas Penal Code. And I believe it's in the Texas Government Code. It is felony to file a fraudulent lien, i.e., a UCC1 financing statement. Huh. Wow, Chris. Is a UCC1 financing statement a commercial lien as it is defined in the statutes? Huh. Probably, because, again, Chris, you're a legal fucking idiot. So shut the fuck up. Now, we'll continue. This is going to be a long video. I may be here till midnight addressing each and every issue that Mr. Hauser has pontificated as truthful claims.
About the 4 million or the 12 million or whatever the case may be. That's a description. It's not the collateral. The forgery. If we submitted the
Okay, let's back this up. Okay, he was convicted of forgery. He was convicted of filing a fraudulent lien. Okay, if you knock off the forgery, you still got a freaking conviction. 21 of them, and they didn't even file all of them. That was just the ones they wanted to file. So he still got a conviction. So it doesn't matter. He's got a 20 and he's got a 2. They're running concurrently, which means they're not stacked. He doesn't have to do one, then go to the other. He does one. The 20 eats up the 2. The 20 is for the forgery, the 2 is for the filing of fraudulent lien. So I can go on with this video and he's just going to sit here and ramble, and I can pick it apart every couple sentences, but I'm not going to. We're going to move on to the next video. I thought that one was about me, but apparently it's not. I believe this one is. So I'm going to stop share and I'm going to go back and reshare.
As soon as I got the message. And I bought a bunch of these little white 9 to 12 document so I can mail these out flat so they don't come to you folded. So, yeah, so that's what's going down with that. I should have them. I don't know. I don't know exactly where they're coming from. Maybe Hawaii. So it might be a few days still before I get them. But as soon as I do, folks, I'll get these out. And if you ask for them and then you get yours before I get them sent out, let me know, okay? So I can save the time. Let's see. What else did I want to say? Oh yeah, there's an individual that's done some videos on YouTube. Matter of fact, I'm not going to mention his name because I'm not plugging you, dude. I talked to him a long time ago. He wanted me to come on his show, but I didn't tell him. I told him I didn't know when I'd have the time to do it. So he's dedicated, I don't know, man, maybe 3 episodes of his stuff. One, somebody sent me it in a message and the link to it. And it was an hour and 40 minutes long. Dude, you must really love me to spend an hour and 40 minutes of your time with speculation. One of the things that he spoke of, and I'm going to put you guys up on this.
Hold on. I'm speculating. If any of you guys out there in the world, what we call the free world, or in the not so free world, who know me, that guy will tell you one fucking thing I do not ever do is speculate. Ever. I will tell you flat out. Well, if I gave you an answer, I'd be speculating. I don't know the answer. Or I'm not going to answer that. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, that's John Kennedy French, by the way. Oh, John, you want to say hello to everybody?
How's it going, Chris?
Hey,
how you doing,
bro.
buddy? It was fun shitting all over your chest earlier today.
Oh, yeah. How'd that feel, Chris? I bet you just like, baby. Love it. Anyway, let's get back to the video. So Chris is talking about me, so obviously I don't speculate, which you guys already know. So we're going to continue on. And oh, yeah, I asked Chris to come on my show 3 times. I published it in my videos, so it's no freaking secret that I asked him to do it. Chris doesn't have time because, well, Chris put his phone number out there for everybody to call him. He put his email out there for everybody to get a hold of him. He has a Telegram channel, and he has all these YouTube videos published. Well, of course you don't have any time because all your time's controlled now with this process. With all these people. Like, here's 1,294 people that watch this video. Well, bro, they probably all want to know how to get rich quick. Right? How to go get a car. Dude, where's my car? Oh, by the way, I found out where Chris got his cars with the 1099. I'm going to show y'all in a minute, so y'all stay tuned for that. I'm telling you, this is going to be a long live video, but I'm going to break everything down piece for piece for piece. I haven't even got to the Telegram post yet. Wait till y'all get there. Woo! Y'all going to love it. Y'all going to just like,
Can I just say something really quick?
Oh, well, hang here. Want the mic?
Just for a second.
Oh, hey, here. We're not going to drop this mic. That's a
For
heavy.
the record.
It's not that I have anything against Chris or what he's doing. It's that he's doing it without having people get properly secured. You go around doing these 1099s and you don't have trust in place to protect those assets and get them out of being a taxable event. Guess who's going to come a knocking, and guess what they're going to take? Everything you just did and your ass. Bye. So that's my issue with Chris, is he's teaching a quarter of a process that isn't complete in any way, shape, form, or fashion. There's at least 5 other documents that go with a true secured transaction from that non-mortgage, widely held fixed investment trust. But he won't tell you that.
Of course not. Because Chris doesn't know the process because Chris learned about the process in prison. And we're going to get to that. And I'm going to show you guys something that's going to make you go, huh? Fearless, really? Absolutely. So let's get on to this. I don't want to keep you guys jumping. I know y'all are in the chats and probably leave me a bunch of questions and all kind of comments. I'm not even looking at the chat tonight. We're going to address each and every statement by Chris Hauser.
So you can go look at it yourself. If you go to the Cobb County deeds office or
And here he is talking about his unpaid property taxes that are a grand freaking total of $95 that have not been paid since 2017. Okay. And he's like, as of, I don't know, 10 days ago, I looked, still not paid. And he stated, I went and paid gold. Watch. He's going to say, I paid gold. God damn, Chris. You pay gold. Everybody else is paying silver. What the fuck? You just like can't be like a common man. You got to be like all uppity and shit. So, all right. Here, he's going to explain this.
registration office, register of deeds. You're going to see that I have a piece of land on Bull Mountain Road. Actually, it's not me. It's the trust that has it because it's in the all caps name. That's the piece of land that I'm talking about. It shows that the taxes were paid every year until 2017. And then that hasn't been in the last 4 years. If you don't pay your taxes on your land within 3 years in this county, they will get your land and sell it. I've got 4 check marks. There's 4 red X's. That's going to be changed before May. You're going to see those all be turned green. The reason that they do this is, think about this. If I taught everybody in this county how to get away with not paying property taxes, and it started showing up all over the map, what do you think the county would do? In my case, they're paying it, or they're showing that they paid it. Because if I tell people in the county, hey man, I haven't paid taxes in 15 years, and they go into the county tax office and they look and see that property's been taxes been paid every year, then you're not going to believe me. Or you may not believe me. So that's what they do. And I couldn't believe this clown spent an hour and 40 minutes talking about his theory. I didn't watch it all. I watched about 10 minutes of it, maybe. But I know that the whole hour and 40 minutes was dedicated to me. I'm glad you enjoy wasting your time. And I'm not going to plug you, nor am I going to be on your show. I did notice that the video had been up 3 weeks and had not even 3.
Was it on your show this morning?
Huh. Chris, were you on the Fearless Floyd show on Telegram this morning? Twice? In the morning and in the afternoon? I don't know, but we're going to get to that. So, y'all heard him. I'm not going to be on his show. Okay? Lies and false claims.
Interviewers. So yeah, that's what it's about. If you want to look, go ahead and look. And when you do your property the way I've done mine, and you sell it for gold or silver, and you don't register the deed, that's what they're going to show you. They're going to show you this. They don't want everybody in the county to know what you're doing. Think about that, man. If everybody did what I did, nobody would be paying this county taxes. So yeah, that's what's up with that. You'll see that for yourself when you start doing your own property like that.
Okay. Thank you, Chris. You know, you just have to give people a little rope and they're going to hang themselves. Does it? Let's see, what do I got next? Oh, yeah. Let's dive into that. Okay. This is Chris Hauser's YouTube channel. He has 33,000 subscribers. God bless their hearts. And this was created October 21st, 2021. Okay, he's got about 1.4, almost 1.5 million views. God help y'all. And these are his videos. Okay, so he's been talking about the 1099 process for 5 months. And Chris, in one of these videos, I can't remember which one, and I'm not going to watch them all. You can see which ones I've watched because they're in red. Okay, I watched a little bit of that one, a little bit of that one, all of that one, a little bit of that one, a little bit of that one, all of that one, a little bit of that one, a little over 3/4 of that one, a little bit of that one, just a little over half of that, that one, that one, that one, that one, a little bit of that one. You can see what all I've watched. Okay, I haven't watched every video. You can see I haven't watched any of this new stuff. Usually that means I've started it, just clicked on it, and then clicked off. So let's do some math. So October 21st, calendar, go back to October 21st. So there's 7, there's 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. So about first week in November would be 45 days. So if you watch this first video, look, I'm going to give him a break. And we're just going to go to December 1st. So hopefully from this date to December 1st, you learned about the 1099A process from Christopher Hauser, and you effectuated the process, hopefully to go get you a car. And Chris has told you that the Treasury will cut the check in 45 days. Anybody out there who's gotten a car or paid off a bill using Chris Hauser's 1099A process, and you did it before December 1st, which is well within the 45 days, contact me, TheFearlessFloydShow at yahoo.com. Go to my Telegram channel. You can join it for free. There's no blockage. Chris Hauser's on my Telegram. I haven't kicked him off or blocked him. I'm never going to do that. Okay, so 45 days after that would be January 15th, right? Anybody in between December 1st and January 15th, did you get a car? Did you pay off any bills? Please contact me. So from January 15th to March 1st, Again, another 45 days. So that's 3 sets of 45 days that you should have been able to do the 1099-A process and get a check or get whatever you're trying to get, whether it's property, bills paid, a car, I don't know, a loan paid off. And here we are. Wow, it's May. That's 60 days. Has anybody done it in that time? Anybody? I have 1.445929 views. I have 33.1 subscribers on YouTube. Is any one of those 33,000 subscribers, have any of y'all been successful? Once, twice, 3 times a lady? No, I didn't think so. None of you. Okay, so let's see what we got next. What's over here? Oh, okay. In one of these videos, I don't know which one, Jesse watches this stuff, my co-producer. One of these two here, I think it's this one. Chris says he got 2 new cars, or 2 cars. I guess they're new to him. I don't know if they're brand spanking new, from doing the 1099-A process. Okay, now, as I've alleged before, I spoke to Chris. Chris told me every car that he had, and nothing sounded new. I believe they were all either at or before he went to prison. So I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all Chris's cars that he got with the 1099. Y'all ready? Here you go, man. 68 Ford Mustang Shelby GT 350 Raven Black with white stripes in Collector 10 limited edition to 4,540 pieces worldwide. It's a 1/64 die-cast model car by Johnny Lightning for $10.99. There you go. That's the car he got. It's $10.99. And here's the other one. A 1970 Plymouth AAR Barracuda Moulin Rouge Red with black stripes and hood. Collector 10, limited edition to 4,540 pieces worldwide. 1/64 die-cast model car by Johnny Lightning. That's a pretty car. And of course, you see it's $10.99. So, maybe Chris is being genuine with that and got some real cars for $10.99. Can't argue with the guy. Okay. Let's jump to the Telegram. And let's see. Oh, that's from 4. Okay. Let's see. All right. Right here. Christopher Hauser. There's his picture. This is the Fearless Floyd Show. This is my Telegram channel. Okay? Christopher Hauser. The guy that said I wouldn't be on that clown show is on that clown show. Okay? Now, what we're talking about here, this continues from an earlier conversation, which I'm going to go to, and I'm going to go through every post one by one, and we're going to deal with it. But I wanted to show you quickly that Mr. Hauser has been on my show twice now, even though he said he wouldn't, and he wouldn't promote me, but he did. Okay. Now here's John, and I had no idea this was going on. I've worked all week, 12, 14-hour days, doing the offshore technology conference, which is here on my Telegram. So I was worn out, so I'd sleep in today. So while I was sleeping in, all this back and forth was going on my Telegram. So I wake up to this and go, what? Oh my God. I couldn't believe John didn't come wake me up or call me or something, let me know what was going on. But they're arguing about this book with 1099A. And John tells him, Patrick Devine, buddy, I was on this years ago. Here's the process when done completely. And then Jesse comes in, it's out for a good minute. And Christopher Hauser right here, then why do they have different FIN number and different done? Remind me tomorrow I need to acquire the foreign EIN. Good luck, y'all. Okay. And I believe that was the end of it. This gentleman apparently wrote the book. So I don't know. I've never read the book. I don't know who the author is. But apparently that's what John has informed me. So obviously I'm not speculating. Now we're going to scroll up here. We're going to get to the meat and potatoes of this. Man, y'all are up early. Oh, he's an hour ahead. That's why. All right. Yeah, I know. I woke up to like 100 and something posts in my Telegram. I'm like, what? It's got to be an anomaly. I just don't get that much attention. I'm not trying to. Okay. I'm not there yet. I'm close. All right. May 1st. May Day. Right? Seriously, May Day. All right. Here we go. Bright and early. Christopher Hauser. Nobody solicited him. Nobody reached out to him. He just posted this on his own volition. Okay. Chris Hauser, he ain't heavy. I don't know who these people are. I personally know two people that got a Tesla. Well, one I converse with only by text. The other I spoke to on the phone. I've given her info on other topics. She had it over 2 months now. Read and study. Stop accusing others not. Okay. I have no idea what this means. That's not a sworn statement. It's hearsay. Anybody can post this shit. Okay. I know two people that got a Tesla. Okay. I know some people that got a Tesla. I know people that got Lamborghinis and Ferraris. Doesn't mean they used the 1099A process to get them, does it? No. Okay, here's another one. Renee T to Christopher Hauser. Success. Hey there. Just wanted to update you on my 1099A, my conditional acceptance. Well, the real estate company accepted. I was able to purchase a brand new home with the 1099A. Now I'm dealing with the title company going through the finalization process. I'm super excited. Is there anything else I need to do to make sure the title company gets their money? Thank you so much. Folks, that is not a success. That's not a proof of success. What that is going through the process and not getting to finalization. So, any of you can get to this step. No problem. You're going to get there, and then when you get to the title company, you're going to run into issues. I promise you. Time and time again, I've seen this over and over and over and over. So what you're seeing here is not a success. It's a success in the steps to getting to the final fruits of your labor, I'll say, whatever it is you're trying to get. But this is not a success. She does not own the home. Home's not in her name. She has not purchased the home. The home is not paid off and put in her name. Okay? Chris Hauser, he ain't heavy. This looks like the same one, so he posted it twice. Joanne Woolley, Chris, my friend, received proof of concept yesterday on her credit card bill, 1099A, conditional acceptance. That card now shows a balance reduced by that amount and a credit score rising. Heather, you became a special gift to your dad and he to you on this day. Happy birthday and celebration to this. Okay. Now, this is not proof. This is just a statement made by somebody. Let's see the actual proof. Let's see the 1099A filed on that account. Let's see a pre-account posting and then a post-account posting. That's proof. This is not, okay? So I've done the legal tender process, and I got a whole binder full of them. Legal tender processes. One after another after another. Okay. These are on somebody else's account that I was doing it for because I don't have a lot of credit or a lot of debt. One of these, I mean, this is Capital One. This is Wells Fargo Visa, Chase Sapphire, Chase Inc. Chase Inc. One Chase Inc. This is Southwest. I believe this is a MasterCard or a Visa. No, this is a Chase Southwest. Okay. On the Chase Inc. Yep, this is it. Well, I probably can't see that. Okay. But this bill, John's sitting here, you can come look at it. It's not my name, that's why. Okay. Person I did this for, the balance was $7,608.36. We did this legal tender process, and of course, I just read just a small handful of the ones we did. That balance went to like 176 bucks, and we were like elated, couldn't believe it. It worked. Finally, we had a success. So we're thinking, oh shit, now we can go spend a little money and not have to worry about paying it back, right? We just do the legal tender again next time we get a coupon. Well, thank God we didn't go buck wild crazy. And about 10 days later, guess what came back on the card? The full amount due. So I've been there, had successes, had them reversed. So all these screenshots are meaningless, folks. Don't think these, this is not proof. Hey, Chris, I did the coupon method for my credit cards and it worked just fine for 2 of them. Another one, I sent the letter off notarized along with the coupon filled, endorsed with the beneficiary signature. They received it a few days ago. Today I got an email from the credit card company saying they appreciate me sending in my payment, but that I sent it to the wrong, sent it to Sent it to the wrong address, and they forwarded it to the right address. Now I sent it to the corporate address. The address they forwarded it to was a P.O. box. Do you have any idea what they are doing? Are they doing a stall tactic, or are they doing what I want them to do? Okay, that's nothing. Again, thanks for calling. Just check my email. All the other 1099As I submitted to the IRS were accepted. Even the EFT I wrote for them last year for $79,000. Okay. Just because the IRS accepts your 1099A doesn't mean jack fucking shit. Nothing. Nothing. Y'all want to send me a 1099A? And I'll send y'all a receipt telling y'all I accepted it. Same thing. Doesn't mean I'm going to do anything with it. Doesn't mean I'm going to discharge your debt. Let's see. This one's talking about dumping dogs, adopting. Thanks, man. There's a picture of a car. Your process works if you work it. Here's some proof. Okay, I see a picture of a car. Y'all want me to go outside and take a picture of that truck parked across the street from me? And send it to y'all. Picture of a car. Y'all see any temporary tags on that? Nope. Do you see an MCO? Nope. Do you see a purchase agreement? Nope. Do you see a bill of sale? Nope. Do you see a 1099A discharging the cost of this vehicle? Nope. All right. Hello, Chris. Sent you an email a while back. 1099A. Sent me one. But on a side note, I want to thank you. I did get $22,000 worth of child support paid off. Doing what? Doing 1099A? Where's the proof? Account statement. Let's see, right here. Previous balance, $14.39. Payments, $14.27.79. New balance, $13. Okay, payments. How do we know this was a 1099A? We don't know anything. We don't know how that payment was made. So that's bullshit. So let me pop this up. I'm trying to get this larger. We're writing to you to let you know that we've received your inquiry about the payments on your account ending in 21004. While we investigate this for you, you won't be responsible for the $8,982.70 under review. Okay. I don't need to read anything else because I've gotten dozens of these letters and they don't mean shit. You're not responsible why it's under review. Okay. So show me one that says, oh, hey, we got your payment, we accepted it, and we discharged the debt. You don't owe a penny. Thank you for doing business with us. By the way, you've got a credit. Anybody see that? Nope. Under review. Doesn't mean shit. Your letter dated March 29th, 2022 regarding account number Toyota Camry. With us with Carvana, as outlined in our previous correspondence to you. Ridgecrest Credit Company. Is the servicer on your account based on the contract. Ridgecrest is in receipt of your correspondence dated March 29th, 2022 regarding your Ridgecrest account. The nature of your correspondence appears to be the type typically associated with the, quote, sovereign citizen, unquote, or tax protester movements. You should be aware that the courts across the country have uniformly rejected defenses to payments of taxes and debts. Based on those theories, some citations to authorities regarding the same follow. And y'all can go look these up. I've already read them all. Based on your letter, we have reviewed your account and confirmed that you do, in fact, owe a debt on your account. Your, quote, sovereign citizen, unquote, claims do not alter your contractual obligations to Bridgecrest and the remaining debt due on your account, nor do the documents you provided transform your relationship with Bridgecrest from creditor, debtor to fiduciary or other relationship. Therefore, Bridgecrest declines all of the demands in your letter. Please note that Bridgecrest only accepts payment in United States currency and checks and money orders made with no endorsements, including endorsements of, quote, payment in full, unquote, or similar language. Bridgecrest further does not accept promissory notes, letters of credit, and other such similar documents. To be clear, your obligation to Bridgecrest is not paid and you remain responsible for the balance due on your account. We continue to expect and anticipate that you will comply with your obligations under the contract. We invite you to make arrangements with our customer service department to pay the debt you owe to Bridgecrest, and Bridgecrest reserve all rights and remedies available to as the servicer of yours account. Please, no little bars in the way. Yours truly, Sandra B. Wick Mulvaney. And she's in the legal department. Well, Chris, that was kind of did a disservice to yourself because, again, are you teaching people how to be sovereign citizens? You know, that's what you admitted in open court in Tennessee and then fled from it when you were labeled a sovereign citizen. Oh, I don't want to be a sovereign citizen now when it's convenient. So I don't know. I just go by what the record tells me. The record tells me that you stated in court on the record you're a sovereign citizen. And here we go, have one of your pupils getting a letter accusing them of being a sovereign citizen. And you posted on my show. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you, bro. Love ya. Okay, the next one. Oh, let's see. Commonwealth of Kentucky. Defendant Sela Shannon Greer, notice of removal. This is probably a foreclosure. Submitting the fee. Heart note, please send docket sheet to Miss Sela. Charges are dismissed. Findings on the record. All future dates remanded. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. To be honest with you, it looks like a receipt for something. Pre-trial conference, final Zoom. Docket, amount due, $25. Okay, I don't know what that case is. Defendant Silla, notice of removal. When the state undertakes to enforce a private policy of racial segregation that violates the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. And I don't know what this is for. Removal from the action. And right here, Feretta, California, it's a United States Supreme Court case that basically, if you're going to represent yourself, you get the Feretta admonishment from the judge prior to them allowing you to proceed pro se. So I really don't know where that goes, but goes somewhere. criminal trespassing, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest. Final plea set for trial. This triangle stands for defendant. Defendant was removed from Zoom for refusing to identify herself. Motion for contempt by clerk. Removal. Remand jury trial date. 1, 2, 3, dismiss. And this is a docket sheet showing everything that's been filed and when it was filed, by whom. So, you know, anything I can really say on this without reading it to you is pure speculation on my part. So I don't know why Chris would post this. Because did she 1099A it? Or did she file something? Or, you know, who knows? Too much unknown. Too much ambiguity in that. All right, here we go. Barclays, MasterCard. Current balance 1502. Available credit 10,000. Points. Last payment received 10,000. Okay, where's the 1099A to back this up, or you know, what else went with that? I mean, this just, you know, anybody can screenshot this shit. In fact, you know, I can do some screenshots right now of my utility bills, and then I can go online and I can pay them through the portal, and then I can do another screenshot and show you, oh yeah, hey, look, they've been paid off. I mean, really? To Queen Williams, Quan, I'm sorry, probably butchered that. I apologize. How to buy a house or car using 1099A forms. Purchasing property using negotiable instruments. Pardon me? This is what John posted. And this gentleman actually joined the Telegram. And I've never even heard of this book. Okay. And then this 1099A. Okay, let me scroll down to it. All right. Oh, well, shit, I can't mess up the verbiage of Mr. Hauser. Thanks for full turd. So now I'm a turd for supporting. Bet you take this down and kick me off. Watch him, you all. Yeah, y'all watch me. Keep watching. Oh God. Yeah. All right. When people resort to calling other people names, they lack intelligence, IQ, and the ability. I'll say that because I call Christopher Alan. Oh well, you know. I hope you learned something from watching the Fearless Floyd show. Yeah. Give myself a pat on the back for that one. Well, Mr. Hauser, absolutely not. I am not going to take any of this down. I'm not going to block you. Why would I want to block you, bro? I mean, Jesus, I could be like sitting on my couch with John watching Netflix or Amazon Prime or more shit on YouTube. So we just kicked it with my boy A6 Grind Time and his guests. You know, or I could be like doing a video live Sunday night, just kicking it, having fun, reading your shit. So this is the book, and these are some postings out of there. And here's John rebutting. And I've said this over and over and over. We just want verifiable proof. It's been done by you, Chris. What you're teaching is scary because it leaves people open without protection of assets. To be done properly, you must have a shell trust structure in place to mitigate any liability. I wholeheartedly, 100% agree with that statement. If you do not have a trust set up and you haven't done it correctly, and I'm not saying that you got to use John's, I'm not pontificating or advertising or marketing for anybody. I don't do that. I've repeatedly said that. Okay. You're free to choose whatever you want to do. I've told you guys, I have trust packages that I've done. I'll send them to you for free. I'm not freaking tripping. Okay. Just information. It's out there available to you. I'm just one source that has it available free. And I have a very extensive trust set up as well. I mean, it comes in a binder. It's so large. To be done properly, okay, yeah, I've got to that. I know this for a fact because I have a $1 billion bond broker at my disposal. He specializes in the private registered bond properly lodged with the Treasury. Okay, and I've said this before. You must have a Series 7, at least a Series 7 broker in your pocket working with you. Otherwise, you're not going to get anywhere. Okay, Christopher Hauser. So why did you just add my teachings? Okay. You want testimony? Look about. All right, Chris. I don't think you're teaching anybody anything. You just came out and, uh, regurgitated what you learned in prison. Okay. So right here, I'm fixing to take a sharp right turn, but let me scroll down. John Kennedy French. I added a book by a third party. Your teaching is not the process. The process was there before you came on the scene, which we obviously know was October 21st, 2021. Little over 5 months ago. That's when you came on the scene, Chris. You are teaching to do it without any protection, and that is dangerous. This shit isn't a game. It's not. I've been investigated personally by the FBI twice, the Secret Service, the IRS, and the Postal Inspector twice. Me. Okay? So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've been there, done it. And, John's been hanging out with him for a minute. He's hearing just a little bit of some of this crazy life I've lived. So, there's nothing surprises me. I've been there. I've done it. Got the scars. Got the t-shirt. Freaking stripper stole it the next day. You know how that goes. This shit is a game. We want your testimony, your proof. Dude, where's your car? Absolutely. Chris Hauser. Do you want proof or do you want someone to do it for you? That's what Floyd wanted. And when he didn't get his way, he started talking shit. Okay. I have John Kennedy French sitting about 22 feet away from me on my couch in my house, has been all week while I've been working, and the week before that. So he's been here, 2.5, 3 weeks. 2.5, 3 weeks in my house. If I ever asked you to do the 1099A process for me, if I asked you to do anything for me, there you go.
And I would like to add to that. He is Chris.
Come over here. You want to pull up that other chair if you want.
Chris, my friend.
Hang on.
If there's one thing that you're going to learn tonight, it's going to be to ask about me. It's going to be, who is this man and what has he done? And the answers that you're going to get from people are going to startle you, bud. Because I've put my body on the line for other people. I walked up on 2 armed agents, armed myself, and successfully stopped a false arrest on the side of the road. They then targeted me. In that case, I've now recused 2 judges, and I've got it in federal court. The U.S. magistrate that I had already gone above their head and said, I don't need to deal with middle management, has already tried to rebut that as sovereign citizen BS, and I've already rebutted it with the emergency counsel for the U.S. District Court. Now, I've done all of this all on my lonely. Right here. Yeah, I have friends that have helped me through it. Absolutely 100%. But when I go into the courtroom, I stand on my square and I tell the judges what to do. I actually have a court record that you can look up in Augusta, Maine. It's an eviction case. It was not a success, but it was a success, and I'll explain to you exactly how it was a success. That is because I appointed the judge fiduciary right there on the courtroom floor. You're hereby appointed fiduciary over the estate by the Power of Appointment Act of 1951, HJR 192, Public Law 73-1048, Statute 112, and Title 31, subsection 5118 and 3123. And what he did was he took the file folder that he had in his right hand, he lifted it up, brought it over ceremoniously into his left hand, took that left hand and pointed it right straight at the attorney and said, would you like to receive payment today? Now, this is public record. You can look this up. You can go get the transcript. Now, I had fucked up on that one. That was my very first real attempt at going in and executing the straw, right? And because I went in the back and I was talking with the attorney, I let him shake me and get me off the fact that I'm the heir to the land. So the landlord didn't have ownership of the property anyway. It was mine to begin with. But I digress. The fact of the matter is, man, you haven't done half the shit that I've done when it comes to the courts. And for you to even think for 1 second that I need you for anything, that part. I have done shit in this system that I promise you would shit yourself if you had to try to go through it. I've been assaulted by cops 4 times. I had 15 cops at my front door with AR-15s and a sniper in the woods in Vassalboro, Maine. And we won't even get into the esoteric values of where I was. Vassalboro, living on Cemetery Street. So, you really want to walk this walk with me? You really need to step up your game. Because I'm not gonna relent. You're putting people in a position where they're gonna get fucked up. And if anybody knows anything about me, and when you ask about me, and you ask about Turtle Island Private Solutions, and you ask about Turtle Island Bank and Trust, and you ask about the Turtle Island Republic with its own properly parsed syntax, constitution, and declaration, clarification of self-subsistence, when you can come with half of this game, then I will suggest you start teaching. Until then, shut your mouth and just study, bro, because you ain't ready for this.
He's asking who to do what for who, because it seems to me that you created a vertical telegram, and then the best and brightest of that telegram group spun it off to a smaller group so you could learn the process and y'all can get it all together. So, who's learning from who, Chris? Wow.
Because I've been filing every type of process that there is. Patrick Devine, Stop the Pirates, Sovereign Filing Solutions. I even did some of Hellraiser stuff. Wasn't quite my cup of tea, but Hellraiser, you the man. I've attempted to discharge a K-Max twin rotor helicopter that's autopiloted completely, AI. I was the first civilian to ever attempt to make a purchase with this company. They sent a rep out to Maine with a whole gift basket just to meet with me and my trustee before they flew us out to Pennsylvania to go see the helicopter that got built, that I actually got to see fly. Now, I did Patrick Devine's letter of credit, and it didn't work. That's not to say that Patrick Devine's processes don't work. I was missing something. 100% user error. That's what you have to be ready for in this. Every time I put an instrument in, now in that summer, I went after 3 F-350s. I went after a BMW i8, the electric model. I went after a Bell 222A helicopter, painted like Airwolf. I went after a DeLorean. I went after the K-Max. And I went after a Golf. All of those in one summer. All of those in one summer. And on every single one of them, got all the way to the end. All the way to the end, Chris. Step after step after step after step, Chris. No success on those, Chris. Just like what you're putting forth for proof, my friend. Quit with the charade. Quit with the fraud. The fact of the matter is, you're trying to be a big fish in a little pond. And you're going to get people doing it. You've got nothing in you for knowledge except for what you got out of prison. And from what I can tell from your debates with me, bro, you haven't rebutted a single thing that I put at you. Not one. If you can't rebut me, what are you gonna do in court, kid?
You can't do it. Look, Chris can't do anything in court. He just had a public defender represent him.
And that's why I called you kid. Because you're still a minor, bro.
Yeah, it has a state guardian.
But you can check my record. I've got letters from the overseer of the bar. I got letters from the White House. I got letters from the Treasury. I got checks from the Treasury. You want to name it, it all comes to John French, care of John Kennedy French Estate, care of John Kennedy of the House of French. One of those three names with a care of in there. Why? Because they know my fucking name. Because I made them not be able to forget it.
Oh my pick up and drop
Yeah,
it.
we
You
should
know.
drop this one.
I'm not Kanye West. Or Chris Hauser. If I was Chris Hauser, I could buy like a gold-plated
I was just
Sure
gonna say,
58.
I have a gold plate right in the house.
Yeah, well,
I need to bring it up.
yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now, Christopher Hauser, I'm going to repeat this one. I'm going to go screen share. Do you want proof or do you want someone to do it for you? That's what Floyd wanted when he didn't get his way. He started talking shit. Okay, so I just presented John Kennedy French, who's been at my house. I didn't ask him for nothing. Haven't asked him for anything. Nothing. Not one freaking thing. Period. Um, so I'm going to show y'all something now that's going to knock your socks off because this is a little proof. Absolute 100% proof, which Chris Hauser cleverly omits all the time. This right here is the 1099 OID layout for checking. And as you see right here, it's from 2009. Okay? And basically, this is a pre-formatted document that you can go in and you can change your information and then put this form in your printer and print it out.
Oh, wait. So if that's for checking, that's for a bank, right?
Broker barter exchange, so
Yeah.
total checking deposits.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So like the treasury?
The bank.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So like anybody with common sense to know that the treasury is a bank would have had common sense to use the treasury as the lender?
Yeah, it says right here. Also refer to Federal Reserve routing info.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Mm-hmm. So that is the 1099 OID from 2009 that is on my computer. That has been in my computer. Actually, it's in Google Drive, as you can tell right here. My storage is full. I need to get some more storage. So let's go over to the second one here. Excuse me. Latest accepted for value. Fort Fairfield Journal, Real Educational News. This is from 2005. Structured birth certificate. Is he?
Yeah.
He's already started a live video?
Sorry, I already got a video against you.
Oh, no, that's me. That's
Oh,
my
that's
video.
you? Oh, that's
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, that's us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're already there.
Okay, cool. My bad, Chris. Not trying to slander you, bro.
Yeah, right. Let's see. And I've got so much information, guys. I've told you all that repeatedly that people send me that I've already possessed. I had all this stuff prior to 2017 when the FBI came and knocked on my trailer door, which I've told y'all repeatedly, told y'all that story. Abundance Child. And this is from 2011. More.
Holy shit, they really said exactly.
And this is a 1096. And this is a 2018 form. Here's a 1099A. Okay. Now,
Before you start saying, Chris, that anybody could go up and just look up those forms, I'm a witness. I literally watched this man pull this out of his hard drive earlier tonight.
okay. Now, this is what this is really going to open the entire can of worms. Right here, what you're looking at is a 2009 1099B as part of the package for the 1099 process. Obviously, it's priorly filled out, got everything you need on it. Here is the 1099 OID from 2009. Here's the 1099A from 2009. And last but not least, another 1099A from 2009. There you go. With explanations on here, how to do it, that I've had for a long time. And I told you guys, I had this shit when I was in prison, which was from 2002 to 2016. That's where I got this. Obviously, I got it probably in 2010, 2011, maybe 2012. Could have been even later, 2013, 2014. So for Chris to accuse me of wanting somebody to do this for me, seriously, another lie and a false claim. Bro, you've got a very sad life. That's all I can say. That you want to throw out bald face, false accusations against me, call me a turd, call me a clown. You know, bro, I'm just going to tell you, you're not very intelligent. You make idiotic decisions. You make statements you can't back up. I've proven over and over again that you cannot handle your own affairs. You cannot stand on your own square. You're so weak in your own standing that you have to get represented by not the best appellate attorney in the country, because you are a multimillionaire, right? That's your own statement. You have to go get you a public defender. You ain't got the money to pay for a good, if not even decent, criminal appellate attorney. You've proven that. We've seen the video. Go to their court. And another lie and false claim you made is that on April 6th, everybody would know that you're going to get your case reversed, and we'd all know then that everything that happened in the Tennessee Court of Criminal Appeals would be untrue. Well, guess what, Chris? April 6th has come and gone. We're fastly approaching May 6th, and guess what? You probably still will not have a memorandum and opinion from the Tennessee Supreme Court by the 6th of May. Okay? Because when they write this memorandum and opinion upholding the lower court decision of the Tennessee Court of Criminal Appeals, we will know. And because you are a legal moron, doesn't know how to handle your own affairs, you're going to get roasted again. And I promise you, bro, I'll put it on the calendars. Day 2023. I will come back. I will do another video talking about Chris's legal case, about how stupid Chris is when it comes to handling his own legal affairs. Okay? I've been there. I've done it. I've done it all. There's nothing I haven't thrown at these folks. When you're sitting in a freaking cement box with people you cannot stand as a cellmate and you've got 60 freaking years and you're not even looking at parole until you do 7 flat, oh yeah, you're trying to get the fuck out of there any and every way you can, save escaping. And the only way I knew how to escape was through the courts. That was the only relief I saw for the first 7 years. And then I kept getting set-offs and a set-off and another one. Every year I get another set-off. And then they started getting tricky because they're supposed to review you every year. You should get reviewed on the same date every year. But they just delay and give me an answer. So it would push my year to 14 months. And then the next time it would be 16 months. And before you know it, I'm already behind 2 years on my annual reviews. So yeah, I fought my ass off to get the fuck out of there. And they're just not going to let you win in the courts. Especially when you know more than they know. And your briefs are very well written and above 99% of all attorneys filing cases. So let's get back into the Telegram. Let's see, share screen. Where's my Telegram at? There we go. All right. So clearly, I haven't asked anybody to do anything for me. Clearly, I've done this myself prior because I've showed you my 1099A online filings, and I did 3949As in Ogden, Utah. Absolutely. Haven't heard a word about anything. Even sent my CP 575s in with my 3949As, as well as copies of my 1099A forms and letters to my different alleged creditors. Absolutely. So, yeah. So I didn't get my way. I was talking shit. No, that is another lie and a false claim, Chris. All right. We got a long way to go. John Kennedy French. No, he wants verifiable proof from firsthand knowledge, which you don't have, clearly because you keep dodging. And as we've clearly stated in this video, over and over and over since it began, Chris does not have absolute proof. If you bought a car, Chris, if you bought 2 cars, Chris, please provide us with your purchase agreement, your bill of sale, your copy of your 1099A, the MCO if it was a brand new car, or a copy of your title. And I'd like to see what kind of title you have because I want to see who the car is registered to, whether it's in your name or your trust name or your estate's name or your LLC or who's the title holder. And I want to see a copy of your paper plates, your temporary tags. Or better yet, because you're a sovereign citizen and you think you can walk the walk and talk the talk, I want to see a copy or a picture of your private plates on your vehicle. Are you running private plates? Or are you just another commercial driver? Let's see that, Chris. Because my bona fides are real. I got private plates on my car. I've got my title in my trust with a gold border, an exempt odometer. Absolutely. So, what have you done, Chris? I don't know. Sounds like you pissed off your wife and headed for your second divorce. Because unless you're putting her in a mansion and a yacht and getting her a full staff of servants and giving her an American Express Platinum card, telling her to go hog wild, bro, you headed for another divorce. Sounds like you're adding stress to her life. But that's cool. Hey, don't take my advice. All right. Show me your proof. Showed you mine. Okay. Again, Chris, that's a lie. That's a false claim. You have not shown anyone proof of anything. Absolutely not. that would be clearly hearsay in a law and tossed immediately. John, like I can show you proof I wrote a 70K note to Wells Fargo and they accepted it. I can show proof the courts recognize my legal name as my enterprise. You've shown what others report, nothing more. And that's what others report. They don't provide any documentation to back up what they say, except for screenshots. And again, screenshots don't prove shit. They just prove that a payment's been made and accepted and the balance has been reduced. That's all that shows. But I can do that right now and do the same thing. But I can pay that out of my account. So proof. Show me then. So John puts this out here. And right here, State of Maine versus John Kennedy French, dismissal. Okay, pursuant to Rule 48A of the Maine Rules of Unified Criminal Procedure, the attorney for the state hereby dismisses the complaint against the defendant for prosecutorial discretion. Okay, now copy to John French, care of John Kennedy French Estate, care of John Kennedy of the House of French. What you got, Chris? Got anything to back that up, Mr. Sovereign Citizen? Nope. All right. Well, we're going to move on to the next one. Here's a postcard. Hello. Thank you for your correspondence. April 27, 2021. We are in receipt of your letter. Thanks, Arizona Secretary of State Administration. And I can't spin this, but it says John Kennedy French, care of the address. Okay, yeah, it's hard. It's hard for me to see.
Yeah, it's not loading.
And this one is from the Board of Overseers of the Bar. And it is John Kennedy of the House of French. There's the correspondence. And I'm taking this as trial testimony. Whoops, let me get back to that. How do I get from there to there? Let me, all right, okay, I see what happened. Oh, that's so small, I can't even read it. American Airlines, House of French, John Kennedy, Portland, Maine to Charlotte, boarding pass. So do you think the TSA is really going to allow you to fly under a name like that without it being authentic and genuine? I don't know. I've never been in that position, so I don't
I
know.
was actually personally escorted all the way through my TSA in my own mind. Didn't have to wait. Got wait because I didn't want to go through the scanners. I got the royal treatment.
So you got treated like a national, like a real national.
I did.
Oh, okay. Do not detain, do not interrogate, do not stop.
No, they moved me right through it. All I had was my royal passport and my Mexican birth.
There you go, folks. And no, let me. No. So, Chris Hauser states, this is his rebuttal. Look at the address, 1111 Constitutional Avenue. That comes straight from my video. No one else has ever done it like that before. You have ripped me off, bro. That is just such a fucked up statement. I just don't even know how to address that. Like, nobody knows what 1111 Constitutional Avenue is. I mean, seriously? Man, bro. You like woke up, made your Wheaties, didn't you? Okay. John, acceptance of private issue negotiable instrument, PDF. Um, Laughing my ass off. Are you kidding me? That's been around since 2018, at least that I know of. Laughing my ass off again. Chris rebutted, how much do you charge? John rebutted, I don't charge to do a 1099. I don't do them for others at all. Chris rebutted, I know. And if you watch the video, you'll see that the 1099A is from 2015. Called him a plagiarizer. Called John a plagiarizer. Chris did. John rebutted, I didn't write that book. What the fuck are you talking about? I've never even watched your videos. Laughing my ass off. That's the funny thing. How can you plagiarize public info, idiot? Chris rebutted, you haven't watched him. That's why you don't know. You stole it, freaking plagiarizer. You're just another one of fearful turds dick riders. Okay? You see what I mean by when you use inferior terminology because you're not intelligent enough to address things like a mature individual. That's why I'm addressing everything calmly with you, Chris. Um, I'm not going to belittle you like that for the simple fact I've already repeatedly shown that you're a liar, your claims are false, that you are not intelligent enough to handle your own affairs, that you have to have somebody stand in for you, and you're a ward of the state. I've shown that you're lying about these cars you bought, that you discharged your property taxes. I can go on and on and on, bro. So I'm not going to be belittling you by calling you names or cuss words like we're, you know, in the sixth grade out playing tackle a man with the ball in the schoolyard. And, you know, I'm not going there, bro. You're never going to get me to go there. Now, if you do want to get in the real world, like I tell everybody on my show, LA Fitness, Hollister and Tidwell, Hollister and 290. I'll meet anybody there anytime it's open. We'll meet in the hardwood area. Bring your gloves. Matter of fact, I gotta go get my gym bag. Okay. Bring your gloves. That's my Billy Blanks pair. These are actually padded. So if you don't want to get beat up too bad, I'll wear those. And then I got these, my Everlast. These are a little less padded, kind of like a wetsuit padded. These are my actual workout gloves. So bring you one of these because it might get tough in the square circle. So anybody, we can go 30-second rounds, 60-second rounds, 90-second rounds, 120. Hey, man, whatever you want to do. And, we can have fun anytime. Just, let me know. They can probably go up to the manager and ask the manager, and they got my info. They can call me. I live 5 minutes away. I can actually walk there. So, if you want to handle it like mature men, we can go do that. So, if you think you can handle 6 foot, 210 pounds, who works out almost daily, like I did today, and I'm going to again tomorrow, yeah, And there's actually a video of me on Facebook. What was I leg pressing for 1,340 pounds or something? My max is 50 and 30. Yeah, I'm in shape, Chris. Okay. You're just another one of fearful turds, dick riders. So, are you accusing John of being a homosexual, a bisexual? What are you doing there, Chris? Because you're getting into like some slanderous areas, some liability, and you're posting it on Facebook, or I'm sorry, Telegram. Again, you're not the brightest legal mind in the world. Just leave it at that. You really do a disservice to yourself and to your family, especially to your wife. Uh, hey, get out while the getting's good, girl. Just saying. Let's see. John rebutted, laughing my ass off. You clearly don't know me. You just mad that I put up proof of what I do with proof of success. Chris rebutted to that. That's not prove, not prove, should be proof. What you're talking about, anybody can take that shit. I'm just turning y'all's guns on y'all like you do. Chris, bro, you put the gun in your own mouth, your own gun, and you pulled the trigger. Nobody else put a gun in your mouth and pulled the trigger. Nobody forced you to go into the Tennessee Supreme Court and sit right in front of the camera, which you knew was there, and wear a shirt that said, pound, can't shaky, then go on the cool like you're Mr. Clever. Okay? And I still, to this day, have no idea what can't be shaky means because, bro, when you showed up at the public offender, yeah, you shook me to my core. So, I don't know. Yeah. Anybody who listens to somebody who has to have a public defender represents them and you're still continuing to follow this person, you probably deserve to follow that person. I'm going to leave it like that. Okay. John rebutted. Yeah, well, the fact that they didn't rebut and sent copies back with a file number is proof of acceptance, buddy. Don't worry. Someday you'll grow up and not be a ward anymore. Keep digging. Fearful turd, this coming from the man too scared to handle his own affairs in court. Man, shut the fuck up. Chris replied, proof it. Proof it. John rebutted. Or no, Chris rebutted. You are a man too. God, this guy can't spell for shit. You are a man too scared to challenge the jurisdiction. That would make you a bitch of the court. Seriously, Christopher Alan Hauser, you just threw that rock in a glass house at somebody else on the outside when you were too scared to challenge the jurisdiction on your own.
I actually did and won.
Bro, you know, that would not make you a bitch of the court. That would make you a punk of the court. And for all of you out there who know punk or jailhouse punk is, imagine being a punk of a prison punk. So, Chris, I'm going to have to go down, bro. I'm going to have to digress to your level. And yeah, You did it in front of God and everybody. Sorry, bro. Like I said, you put the gun in your own gun in your own mouth and pulled the trigger and blew your brains out in front of God and everybody. I'm not making anything up. Videos on YouTube, people, go look at it. Go to the Tennessee court clerk's office. You can pull up the records and read it. Chris Hauser, represented by Emmy something, Tesser, I forget what her name is. I know it's Emmy. Let's see. John Kennedy French. The package that I posted was sent by them with no rebuttal, and they kept the note. Speaking of the promissory note, it has their file number on it. If you're such a master at law, you do the math. The date of when everything was sent to them and the date they responded makes it evidence prima facie. How do you think I won my case, idiot? Christopher replied, you're not proving it, though. John Kennedy French. That is the proof, moron. What you have isn't proof. And, we can go back and forth on this all day long, but I've already described what it is. And again, I can reach over here and whip out my Black's Law Dictionary or my American Heritage Dictionary that is authentic. Maybe you can see these little rings in here because this came from prison. It actually has my info on it from prison. And I can look it up in here too. So I don't think we need to do that. Because proof is actual evidence that's taken under oath, either notarized or an oral oath, as I have done in this video, and I'll do it again. I swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. Chris, do you think you can do that? Do that on your next video. Please, please. I don't think you got the cojones, ese. No, man. White boys can't jump. Let's see. It's a receipt. Chris Hauser rebutted. Okay. So an unrebutted affidavit that you got the dismissal and the transcript are not proof. Whatever you say, you delusional twat waffle. What the fuck is a twat waffle? That's something your wife makes you, Chris? A twat waffle? Waffle.
It's a very slang term.
A twat waffle or a twat?
I call somebody a pussy. With a little less of sauce on it.
Twat waffle?
Yeah.
And he edited that?
No, I wrote that.
Oh, you wrote that. Oh, you called him a twat waffle.
Because at this point, I'm annoyed as fuck.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it's 7:13 in the morning. If you were annoyed, imagine how I'd have felt. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Jesse's getting all dinged up. Yeah, teach him to have notifications for Telegram. Like I said, I slept through all this. Thank God. Boy, y'all don't want me in on this.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to type fast enough. Chris Hauser replied to that. That could be faked. Look, I'm just responding. Look, so many shaky punks do. Look, I am just responding. Look, so many shaky punks do. Okay, I can't even make heads or tails of that sentence. But that could be faked. Yeah, well, a lot of things could be faked. But
Oh, hang on, hang on.
Oh God, he's gonna go dig in his files, and pull out his stuff.
Hang on.
We'll get to it in a minute. Let me keep moving. Check the record. Then you got the case number right there.
Okay. And up in this top hand corner here, see that right there? That's the file number.
Let me get that closer.
And there's one of those on every single page.
There you go, kids.
And it's 47 pages.
That they sent back.
Affidavit, the mortgage that I dissected. It came certified mail from Wells Fargo to the John Kennedy French Trust.
You've got a trust?
Oh, couple.
You're not following Chris Hauser's method?
Oh, that's a method?
It's a process, apparently.
That's a thing?
I don't know. I don't. Chris Hauser not.
I thought the 1099s was like a Patrick Devine thing.
No, that's a Chris Hauser thing.
Stop the pirates thing, or
No, it's Chris Hauser's process. He invented it.
or understand contract law and you thing.
No, it's Chris Hauser's process. He created it. He invented it. It's his. Okay. Nobody else's.
Right.
Story.
Oh, hang on. Look at who I sent a copy of this note to.
Be careful when I get that wet. That's don't tell me I said
1111 Constitution Avenue.
You plagiarizer.
Oh my goodness, I plagiarized.
You stole that from Chris.
Oh,
man.
I feel so horrible now.
I know.
And then there's my notification of record.
Go get that corner. Don't come out until I tell you to.
And then there's my affidavit of negotiable instruments. And then there's my affidavit of truth and payment letter of credit. And then there's my origin and history of funds.
And it goes on and on. I'm like, 47 pages. He handed me that, and he's like, hey, read this. I'm like, oh, bro, man, I don't have time to read a book.
And then there's the 456 appointing the CFO of Wells Fargo, my fiduciary bitch.
Oh, no, it's twat waffle, right?
Yeah, that too.
Oh, okay.
And so rather than rebut my 456 or rebut my note, they sent me prima facie evidence of acceptance of the note. Now, what do you think that means if they held that note for over 90 days?
Uh-oh.
When did I mail this?
What legal term should we use when that happens?
What was the day on? Oh, yeah.
By operational law.
This was mailed out October 15th, 2021. And I received it.
When did you send that out?
October 15th, 2021.
Oh, really? That's like a week before Chris Hauser created his first YouTube video?
Ain't that about a bitch?
Oh, Chris. I thought you created this whole process. Aren't you God? Aren't you like the 1099A God? Oh, my God. I should send that to Prager Khan. He could do a song. I don't know who that is. That would be like the guy for Lords of Acid. Yeah, I've got pictures. Actually, I think they're videos I did. Yeah, maybe. Who cares? Anyway, let's see. Check the record. Okay, Chris Hauser. Look, I don't have any more time to play with children.
Who's the only one?
Hold on. Whoa. let's reread that sentence. Look, I don't have any more time to play with children. Chris, are you just admitting you're a pedophile?
Oh, I was not expecting that.
I know.
Careful, you don't want to go to the same slanderous type of venue that he was going.
It was a
by trying to
question.
call me a
It was a
homosexual.
question, not an accusation.
You were right. That is.
I wouldn't want to speculate because I'm a fearless turd.
Fearful.
Fearful. Oh,
Fearful turd.
yeah. Yeah, well, we're going to get into some more of that because I've been called feckless Floyd. Now I'm fearful turd. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Perfect segue. Next sentence. Look, I don't have time anymore to play with children. Whew. Chris, I can't believe you said that. I have be asked to speak a state assembly today. You do that much? Well, I'm going to presume, so there's my caveat, that he was speaking of the Tennessee State Assembly, which is part of the Federation of States of Anna von Rights. So, do I do that much? Not anymore. Have I been a part of the Texas State Assembly? Oh, yes. I was elected justice. Yeah, right after Emma Mueller. And then once I looked into actually seeing what the justice could do or should do, I started questioning the whole Anna von Rights, did my research, and found out that that was probably not a position that I wanted to stay in. A week later, I voluntarily stepped down on the record during our Tuesday meeting. And I'm not going to take 100% full credit for doing it, but I'll definitely say I was the lead instigator in dismantling the former Texas State Assembly. Absolutely. And I can go in here and I can show you email after email after email, if I get permission from the people who sent them to me, who belong to different states' assemblies, about my videos that I did on antibody rights, thanking me for putting that out there, answering some unanswered questions, verifying the fact that when you go against your own state assembly or ask questions that don't fit Anna's requirements, you're going to get tarred and feathered in the open public and pushed out of the assembly. So you've been asked to speak at the assembly. Aw, good for you, Chris. Accolades. They're going to give you a plaque and hang it on your wall? Because if you're playing with Anna von Rights, you're playing with a puppet of a master puppeteer that I would say is either affiliated or not affiliated with an alphabet agency. So,
Oh,
yeah.
she's a signed agent for the Pope.
Well, that's definitely, blood.
I literally have a photo from her book.
Yeah, I've got all that. Did the video. It's in the video.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll read my rebuttal coming up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has ghostwriters who write all this shit for her and then post it on her. She doesn't do shit. She's just she's a straw. She's a straw person for somebody that has a lot of power, wants to control. What they're doing is lassoing all y'all in, figuring out who y'all are so they can keep tabs on you. And, you're going to think you have all this freedom or standing that you ain't got shit.
She openly talks about creating a database.
Mm-hmm.
The whole point of this stuff is to get away from that and be private.
While we have that segue, let me go over here. See if I'm still logged in. Okay. Chris, You're real busy. You got to go talk to your state assembly. Oh, okay. Well, kids, what we have here is the Anna Von Wright's webinar from December 27th, 2021, this past December. And you can go on to Anna Von Wright's webex.com and put in her little password, and you can watch this video. And it is hosted by Terry Thoms. This particular video
Good evening, everyone. This is your moderator, Terry Song, checking in on December 27th, 2021. This is the weekly webinar with Anna Von Wrights.
And guess who this video is about? Fearless Floyd. Yeah, where she threatens to have her men come down and take care of me down here in Texas. Like I said earlier in the video, hey, LA Fitness, bring your mouthpiece, bring your gloves, let's get it on. Okay? But I can, like, this video is 2 hours and 31 minutes. If you're more than welcome to go listen to it. I'm not going to play it. It's about me addressing my videos that I did on her trying to explain away my allegations, my claims that I made against her with absolute proof. Okay? So,
and I hope everyone had a fantastic Christmas holiday.
ooh, Satan worshipers.
Hope that it was peaceful.
And satanic. Jump forward here.
This is going, and our new
Buffer catch up.
So that was the setup for the very first Federal Reserve. And kind of keep that in the back of your mind for future reference, because that's lesson one. The 1913 Federal Reserve Act was misdirection is a large part of what has happened here. We have Alaska. Alaska has some of the very
I can't remember exactly where it starts.
later. After 30 years of this particular child of ours going off the rails.
Oh, okay. Here's where she starts. So let me back up.
And this girl received pull something that's a bit more extravagant and adding props to it, like little snowy owl here, right? But in either case, what they do is they get you to focus your attention onto what they want you to look at and on what they are selling, right? They want you to be deflected. They want your attention to be taken off whatever it is you're naturally centered on and deflected over to something else entirely. And one of the rattly things that happened this year was that just before Christmas, I got hit with a mudslinging, muckraking, nasty, just, one of those unprovoked, ugly attacks from a guy down in Texas, I believe, calling himself Fearless Floyd. Well, I'm going to rename him a bit. I'm going to call him Fearless Floyd, okay? I would very much appreciate it if you post this as a YouTube video in response to him, because he deserves a response.
So there you go, folks. All right. So that person is over all the state assemblies in the United States. Okay, so Chris, go ahead and go talk to your little state assembly. Feel like you're actually accomplishing something. When you get Anna Von Rice to do an entire video on a Monday night about you to the whole world, yeah, get with me then. Okay, like I tell you kids, I've been there, I've done it. You think I got that freaking name by being a scary bitch?
That's like the third mic drop of the night.
Yeah. So, where else are we going on this? Yeah. Let me get back to the Telegram. All right. So that was a good segue. So yeah, I know all about the assembly. If you'd like to talk to some former state coordinators, that's fine. There's several other assembly organizations out there. Destry Payne, I believe, is the creator of one of them. And my phone's got to restart. I've spoken to him on occasion. He's up in Alaska. He knows Anna Von Reitz very well. In fact, the daughter that she was briefly discussing before I rewound it actually lived with Destry. So there's that one. Then there's the one that David Straight's affiliated with. So I know all about him. So Chris, more power to you, bro. Get out there and speak before the assembly. I don't know what you're going to do to make a difference, but you're not with that. Okay, John rebutted. Oh, I'd like to know how I'm faking airline tickets too, I imagine. Photoshop, bro. Fucking hey, man. I thought you knew. That's how we do things around
Really
here.
good response to that one.
Yeah. Oh, Photoshop. That's what Chris replied. Yeah. I don't even have Photoshop on my computer. I wouldn't even know how to use it if I did.
I don't either. I don't even know how to use Photoshop.
Yeah.
I've never touched the program in my life.
I use Microsoft Paint. It's about as far as I go with that.
PDF.
Yeah. Laughing my ass off. Oh, you mean Anna Von Pope's bitch? John's all stated, I have my own nation with its own laws and constitution. Have fun giving all your info to Anna's database. It actually, your information does not go to Anna. It does not leave your state coordinator closet, desk, file cabinet. That's as far as it goes.
But it's still compiled.
Right, but it doesn't go anywhere. I can call Kim Reynolds, former state coordinator here in Texas, and all our files were sitting in her office in a box. And then when we blew up the assembly, we all left, me, her, Eric, the justice who followed me, Richard Anthony, his wife, the Bowers, I can go on and on.
That's an awful lot of people to jump ship.
Oh, yeah. Shit ton of people jump ship. The Texas State Assembly is also in disarray. It's a miserable mess. Everybody wants to be God. So instead of one state coordinator, yeah, they have multiple state coordinators. So they're all infighting, to see who has more power. And
Link in your description.
which YouTube link? And what description? Oh.
Jesse, I know you're watching. We don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, co-producer, where you at, man?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to be a co-producer and try to tell the guy running the show to do something that a co-producer should be doing?
Right? Don't let me find out you're up there hanging out in strip clubs, making it rain. If your ass ain't in Houston tomorrow morning, let's see.
We're going to get a Bentley at noon.
We're not going to go get one.
I know.
We're going to go look at it.
I'm manifesting.
Oh, okay. Actually, I have a DR appointment at 10:30, and so me and John are leaving the house 10 o'clock. Going to go to my appointment, and then we're taking off, and we're going by Bentley, Houston, speak to the finance manager. Then let's see, from Bentley, we can go to,
NXS.
yeah, we'll go to NXS, which NXS Motor Cars, that's a NXCESS Motorcars.com. That's owned by Richard. I was just there Friday afternoon talking to my former coworker, Chow, and perusing their inventory. They actually have some nice inventory, so go check them out. And then we're going to another dealership. I'm not going to mention the name. I'll just give you the manufacturer, but it's a BMW dealership. And then from there, we're going to an Audi dealership. I happen to know people at both of those locations. The former is a finance manager. The latter is a former worker that I worked with at NXS Motor Cars back in 1999 and 2000 when we did $25 million off a used car lot. That's about the size of a gas station that is now NXS, but then it was Group Auto Source. And we were one of 3 deals on eBay. And we could not get cars on eBay fast enough. Yeah, we were just making stupid, ridiculous money. And then I got burnt out. So anyway, there's the tickets. Photoshop that. Shut down one of our main assemblies in 2019 after I spoke. They all disbanded. So I don't believe you. Prove it. Well, bro, I think I proved it. Because I got a whole Monday night webinar about, see what you call me? Foreign Fearless Floyd?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. If you'd like to talk to the former peacekeeping task force for the Federation, Mr. Eric Dingus, I can call him right now. Former state coordinator, Kim Reynolds, I can call her right now. Former Texas State Justice, Richard Anthony, I can call him right now. The one prior to me, Emma. That's a copy of Emma's double authenticated certificate of live birth. Think I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? Think I don't have the proof? Chris Hauser, I got the proof, bro. Don't make me scan it and share it. Bro, you ain't got 2 legs to stand on. You need to be in a wheelchair. You're already on a cane. Let's see. John rebutted, and still you have shown not one shred of evidence. And up until this post at 7:20 a.m. on May Day, he has not. Chris, and you haven't either. DR. What's DR mean?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, doctor? You don't have a title.
No.
See, John replied, laughing out loud, okay, I dare you to post these screenshots.
Did I misspell?
You did. I'm going to roast you.
I was typing fast at that point, so I'm not surprised.
You're not special.
No, I ain't tripping. I was typing. I was mad by this point.
Oh, yeah, I bet you were.
Like it's 7 o'clock in the morning, motherfucker.
Yeah, right. It's not even 8 yet. Jesus. Screenshots in your group and see what they say about it. I rebutted you point for point, and you respond with acquiescence. Sorry, not sorry, but them's the facts, Mr. Ma'am. And then Chris went and actually screenshotted John's telegram to show what groups he's in, which is the Christopher Hauser study group, which I left in December or January after posting. I think I got on my 68th day, and I kept posting that just the
I've
days.
gone into that group, like actually gone to that group twice since
Yeah,
I've had it. Because there was nothing in there that I didn't already know.
yeah,
It wasn't.
bunch of ding dongs. That's the same shit over and over and over because they can't read. Yeah, I'm gonna follow those people. Um, so yeah, I just kept counting down the days, and like Chris said, after 45 days, you're supposed to get your discharge, but nobody was showing proof of success after you know so long. Adios. I don't have time, and I actually did go back and read every post from the creation of the Christopher Hauser Study Group Telegram channel. Every freaking post from day one. Absolutely. Looking for somebody that had a success. And anybody who stated they did have a success, I would DM them, direct message, and then they would avoid me. And when I see them post on Christopher's channel, I would like, hey, I'm DMing you, and never hear back from them. Okay? Because it's all bullshit. Sorry. John replied, yep, I've been getting people from your group in my inbox asking for help. Bro, I was secured while you were in jail. Get the fuck out of here. Christopher Hauser. I know where you got your forms from, and there you are a part of the realty group too. Well, I'm going to tell you under oath that I'm looking at a shit ton of fucking paperwork that I don't have time to read, that I really don't want to read, that John has on the other side of my desk in my office that I'm sure, has nothing to do with the Jarrett Realty Group, which just came on the scene, kid. So, yeah, do we have their documents? Yeah, I read their application, and I'm sure we have it and stuff. And look, God bless you. You're probably doing the right thing up there in Austin, kids. But guess what? I read your your little contract. Y'all need to go get y'all an attorney, draft y'all like a real contract. Because that thing was, I'm sorry.
Well,
The,
they've done some edits. It's better now than it was. I am working with them. I'm trying to utilize them to act as trustee on my behalf for the 1099As that I've put in on a couple of auto purchases. Um, as far as that process goes, they have my copy B. I've sent them the payment to file the OID. So I'm trusting that they know all of the documents besides the OID that needs to go with it, the 1199A and such.
well, that's been about 3 weeks, right?
I just paid them yesterday.
Oh, you just paid them. Yeah. You got to pay them.
Fee for filing the OIDs.
You got to pay a fee for that?
Yeah. File it online. It's like,
Oh, it's like $6.
yeah,
Oh,
that's what I said.
uh,
That's part of the contract. Only thing that we pay for
filing fees?
is the filing fees.
If they're going
And
to
then they
get
get their percentage off the back end.
the 3%
Right.
off the sale,
Right.
their commission.
Right. That's what they get for acting as the trustee.
Look, if I, okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, work on your contract. I'll just leave it at that. If you're watching, listening, or somebody else watching this, listening that has contact with them, tell them Fearless Floyd said redo your contract because man don't have a leg to stand on. It's pretty piss poor, to be honest with you. Very simple. I can't even call it a basic contract. Let's see. John, but those forms I posted literally came from a book I bought on Amazon in how to buy a house or a car using 1099A form, purchasing property using negotiable instruments. And I was invited to the Jared group, as was I. Chris rebutted, if you are even speaking little truth, you won't be getting any more from my group. Chris, bro,
Oh,
I bailed on you in December because there ain't nothing to get from your group. I'm on your Facebook group too that David created. Ain't nothing there. Nothing that I don't have. Nothing I haven't seen. Nothing I haven't read. Nothing new. All you guys are learning and reading and putting shit together that's pretty much already out there in the ether. And they're digging it up and they're finding it and y'all sharing it and y'all think y'all are actually doing something. And you're not, bro. You don't think this shit's been around? I just showed you since 2009, 13 years ago. Dude, I did that flat in prison. Come on, man. I mean, you keep talking and you're like calling me the clown when actually it's making yourself look like a clown. John rebutted, again, you have yet to do anything but acquiesce. My actions speak louder than your words, sir. That's why they come to me. Oh, you're going to block me. I would too if I were you. I wouldn't want to be found out as a fraud either. Chris replied, you've proved no actions. John rebutted, I have actually, you're just in denial. By Felicia. Chris rebutted, I have shown my proof and you are in denial. And I'm going to reply to that. Chris, you haven't shown us zip, bro. Nothing. You claim to have 2 cars. Where's it at? You claim to pay property taxes. Where's that at? You're a multimillionaire. Show us in your bank account. You haven't done any of this shit. What we do know is absolutely 100% proof under oath you're a citizen, that you paid somebody $6,500 to file a UCC1 because you didn't know how. Yeah. A commercial lien. That you seem to be in denial about, that a UCC1 financing statement is actually a commercial lien because that's how it's defined legally in statutes and codes. Sorry, bro. I mean, you just keep fucking putting your own gun in your mouth and pulling the trigger repeatedly. It's not us that's doing anything. We're not shooting at you. You're shooting yourself. We're just pointing out the facts as they stand, as you illustrate them. And it's not hard for us to do. You do it to yourself. So, John rebuts, I have to prepare for people who like to actually know what they're doing. Where, what car, what house. And there it is, folks. Crickets. And Chris rebutted, look, you even mimic my sayings. How cute. Crickets.
I've been saying that.
Yeah,
It's like
everybody says
exactly. Everybody says that.
But hang on. Christopher Hauser is God. He's the creator of all.
He's the creator.
Oh, he's the creator of all, apparently. He created the 1099A process. He created the saying, and there it is, folks, crickets. These are Chris's words. And also, Chris doesn't have time to play with children anymore.
Wasn't that like 10 years back?
Yeah. Well, I'm using his own words.
Yeah, I know.
You're playing with children. Yeah. Been around those guys, sex offenders. Not saying you're a sex offender, Chris. You know, you could be the straightest guy in your tidy whities. Let's see. Yeah, John replied, yeah, no better. No, yeah, no. Better check my feed. I say that to every guru I shut down. You're the fourth. You think just because you have 1 million followers, you got something. One of my students is worth 100 of yours. I can promise you that. Christopher replied, I bet you do, as soon as you steal some of their shit for your scam process. Um, hmm.
I'm not even going to dignify that because I got
Yeah.
too many people that have done the processes that I've done and have seen at least some level of success, be it a court win, be it something get discharged, be it a tax goes away, something. And it's all off of a basic common law Massachusetts unincorporated business organization trust.
Mhm.
Hey Chris, do you know what all that means?
Well, you can't even spell it, I'm pretty sure. Then Jesse jumped in. I guess Jesse got awakened by all the ding, 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 dings to his phone. Uh, so Jesse states, stop. Don't stop arguing with Chris. It's unbecoming and a waste of time and energy. No more if you guys want to go round and round, send each other a direct message. John replied, nah, let's get this on the record. No more guessing. Thank you very much, John. Oh, my God bless.
You know me, I'm all about the record. All about the record.
Yeah, Jesse, good thing you weren't here, man. I'd have strangled you like Homer. Mhm. Let's see, Chris. I can respect that, Jesse. You have a blessed day. John, bye, Felicia. Thank you for the acquiescence. Jesse, no, John, enough. It does not matter. We know what we're doing, and it doesn't matter what Chris is doing. Either you're going to shut it down, or I am no negativity in this channel. Go to DM. Not going to ask again. John replied, don't threaten me. I don't need this group. It's a threat. Then my old boy Jimmy B jumped in. Wow, we got something going on here. What's up, Jimmy? Give you a little shout out. Jesse Wayne Henley, it's not a threat, knucklehead. I've asked nicely twice. Please stop. It's already over. I made my point and won. He who leaves the battlefield first loses. That was from John. Jesse rebutted. Now that the pissing contest is over, good day all. Hopefully, we will have confirmation today that we will be signing. Proof is always in the pudding. John replied, whoop whoop, with private issued negotiable instrument WWT. Oh, you missed out a zero. Let's see.
At that point, I was kind of dozing.
Yeah. Let's see. And then they go a little bit back and forth because Chris has left the building. Um, I guess so.
Because he showed up a few hours later.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even. Let's see, 9:40. I'm not even awake yet. Believe me, I was freaked out when I woke up. And like, I go through my email first, then I go check Telegram. And I was like, 173. It's like, am I on the right channel? I was like, what the hell's going on here? So, let's see. Dada Keem. He had great dialogue, by the way, although it definitely was a pissing match. Let's see. Great Rising people. John replied, yes, that's where you begin, not a pissing match. He came in bad mouthing, and he has people out there doing things they shouldn't be doing till the structure is in place. That's how people get locked up. That's how he got locked up. Chris got locked up because he trusted somebody else to do something for him without researching, educating, and enlightening himself to what exactly he was doing. Yeah. So Chris went to prison, deservedly so. He filed liens against politicians, law enforcement, you know, at least 23 people, I believe. At least. That's just, who they put in the indictment. And when you go against that many people in those highly skilled, elected, and appointed positions, do you really think they're going to overturn your case so everybody else can follow suit right behind you? It's not going to happen. That's just not the way they work. Let's see. And people will get locked up. I mean, he actually told people to go do the 1099 OID. He did that. And look, I call them the needy, greedy, dirty people because most of the people, and I'm not saying everybody, because I'm sure there were some very genuine, authentic people who wanted to learn, but there were a whole lot of people in this Telegram group who wanted nothing more than to run to a dealership and buy a Bentley. I know there was this one girl. She went and tried to buy 3 Bentleys off this lot, and she was hitting ship after dealership, 2, 3, 4 a day, every day. And I can't believe you would advise somebody to go into a dealership and try to do a process and then go, hey, watch this video. This guy will explain everything to you. Seriously? That you really think that's an effective commercial transaction? I'm just saying, when you ask yourself all these questions and you pull up questions instead of going and finding the answers yourself, you have to question the authority. And apparently, the authority here is Christopher Alan Hauser, who is the God and creator of all. He created everything. He created 1099A process. He created the crickets phrase. He's God. So everybody bow down to Christopher Alan Hauser. He's God. You heard it here first, straight from my mouth. I'm under oath. And I'm totally being facetious, right? Let's see. Jesse and Daughter Keem come back. I hope I'm saying your name right, Daughter Keem. Is it Dodd? Have you talked to him? Daud? Dodd? Does that sound right? You don't know? I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't want to butcher it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, believe me, I'm not purposely butchering it. I'm doing, phonetically. And then, now here about this time I wake up and start perusing this freak the fuck out. Let's see. Now, I will tell you all this. Apparently, Jesse is doing a process on a property, and so far, everybody's in agreement. And I would say he's just as far along as that letter that we read with Chris Hauser with that girl trying to get the property. But Jesse doesn't have it. Did they do all their paperwork today? Sign all the documents, instruments?
No, she didn't reach out to him.
It's Sunday.
Yeah, she was out of town on Saturday, and she wasn't sure if she was going to be able to meet Sunday.
Okay, that's fine. So,
And really, all that is just to rehash out the contract and get the price matched
yeah,
because of all of the furnishings and stuff.
right. Yeah, all the ancillary stuff, not just the.
Right.
Jesse is doing a purchase above and beyond just the real and personal property, or actually just more than the real property. As that, it also includes personal property and some other ancillary um, additions. So it's kind of a different process than just picking out a house on, Zillow, contacting the agent and trying to purchase it. So he's doing a little bit. There's some negotiations going on. That's what he's taking care of. So Jesse, if you're watching, you're not back tomorrow. Don't worry. I believe we're where we can, when we can. We're going to do videos. No contact today. Okay, gotcha, bro. He hit up in Telegram that he did not get contacted today, which is cool. But he's moving forward, and I hope it works. I really do. I'd like to see it work.
The beautiful thing is we have the seller wants it to work.
Yeah, all parties so
Right.
far.
And
Yeah,
everybody wants it to move forward.
right.
Only what's the word I'm looking for?
The only catch or hitch.
With the attorney. Because
Oh, that's the fiduciary.
right, the
Yeah.
seller would most likely just have us appoint their attorney, the fiduciary, to handle the transaction. Which, in my eyes, is the best thing that we could do because when they see what we're putting forth, they're going to know what it is exactly that we're doing.
Right. Well, yeah, y'all are very, and bless his heart, Jesse stumbled onto this. It wasn't a purposeful selection for this property, but the owners of this property are very intelligent investment wise and protection wise because the property's already in their trust. So they understand all about the trust, the fiduciary, and all that. So I don't think he could have found, by searching for it, the perfect property to try to effectuate this process.
Literally the first property.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there are no coincidences, folks. So let's hope this comes to fruition, because if it works, guess what? We will have an open door. And no, we are not taking on 33,000.1 subscribers, and we're not going to give out our phone number and our email for you to call and bombard us and try to use up all our time and energy to do something for you. Okay. Those of you who we know are self-educated and understand, and who have previously established themselves with the status and standing that they need to have, and completely comprehend that and are able to express that orally and in writing. So if you do get a visit from somebody, that you're able to handle your own affairs, and you don't need to go get you a public defender to represent you. Yeah, we don't mind sharing what we have. We're not going to let it consume our lives to assist you to get what you want, because, I know, I would say 90% of all this that's going on. I don't know everything. I never claim to know everything. I'm not here to teach you everything I know, because I know a lot. Some of it works, some of it doesn't work, some of it's beneficial, some of it's, I don't know what it does. I can't really pin anybody down to go, oh yeah, you follow that, and this is going to do this and that and that and that, and you'll be able to blah blah blah. You know, I'm just at that point. Um, I'm happy where I'm at, so I'm not tripping. Would I like to have some other things accomplished? Yeah, but right now, as I was telling John today, I actually, because Chris Hauser kind of ate up my day, uh, I wanted to go through all my files that people have sent me, that I have on my laptop and other different mediums, and print everything out and then go through it, see what's beneficial, see what's redundant, and get rid of it, or make it useful and understand what it is useful for. And I didn't get a chance to do that today. But like I said, tomorrow we're going to going car shopping, and we've actually. Did Jesse create his Bentley? Yeah, we got a little Bentley click going, so we're going to what's the site? Bentley. Oh, I can't tell everybody. I gotta keep that quiet. Oh, I got all these emails. Oops. Oh no. No, I wasn't talking about that. They can go online. We've gone online and created our own the vehicles that we want. Do they have those vehicles in stock that we can just walk up and go, oh yeah, that's it. I want that one. No, these are all very highly specially ordered vehicles. So anyway, I've done that. So are those going to be the ones that we actually go attack tomorrow? No. Um, if you go to nxsmotorcars.com, you'll see they've got Lamborghini, they got Bentley Flying Spur, they have two brand new Range Rovers, 2022s. So I got some Broncos. They didn't have any Ferraris. They got a badass, I think it's a 2017 C63 AMG. Man, I think badass. They've got two of those. I think one in matte silver and one in matte gray. Uh, with the yellow highlights, and the yellow striped rims. What do you mean Range Rover? It's a Mercedes. The coupe. Range Rover. AMG is just their in-house high performance tuner. That's all AMG is. No, you're talking about the series. They have a but now they have a GLC, GLE, GLS, and then they have the G wagon. Talking about the G wagon? Yeah. Is a 6.3 liter motor, and it's the C class. You have C class, we have an A class, C class, E class, S class for vehicles. And then you have the offshoots of that, like the CLK, the CLS, Roadsters, the GT, and then you have SL. Well, all the AMGs are. Yeah. Yep. I used to sell cars. I had to know. Okay, let's see. What else do we have on the Christopher Alan Hauser carousel of Enlightenment, economic hitman. Huh. I don't even know if I know who that is. I'll have to look for that. I believe I've covered everything with Christopher Alan Hauser. The lies and the false claims he repeatedly has made, and the fact that he doesn't have time to play with children anymore. Just saying. Like, subscribe, notification, hit that bell. If you don't like me, you don't like my show, you don't like my topic, you don't like John, you don't like John's dog, you don't like Jesse, you don't like yourself, you don't like living, hit that dislike. Okay? You're not going to hurt my feelings, believe me. Leave a comment below, or no, leave a comment in the chat. Leave a comment below. You can always reach me at the Fearless Floyd Show at yahoo.com. When I get a chance to answer your email, I'll get to it. I'm on Telegram. Come join us with Christopher Alan Hauser. Y'all get into a pissing match with Chris. Hopefully he'll respond. Yeah. No telling what'll come out of his mouth or out of that brain of his. Hopefully tomorrow we're going to do maybe some live videos from some of these dealerships we're at. I would venture to say that definitely at NXS, I will do a live video because I know everybody there. I've already seen their inventory. And I think that'd be a fun video to do since I know the owner personally. Anything else you can think of?
Peace, love, and hair grease, everybody.
Peace, love, and hair grease come from John Kennedy, the House of French. You'll recognize. For Chris, bro, you know, what I'm saying in prison, you need to go sit down somewhere and shut the fuck up. That's just a little friendly advice from that guy. You can go do whatever you want. You can keep doing whatever you want. Eventually, you know how it works when people get entangled in law enforcement. And law enforcement wants to know where it all came from, you know, and guess who they're going to point fingers at? Not that guy. So you might want to look at yourself in the mirror in the morning and question everything you're doing, everything you're saying, whether or not the relationship with your spouse is worth jeopardizing over pontificating a process that you claim to have created and that you're the 1099A guru, and keep lying to these people, putting out false claims that I've clearly proven, you know, over and over and over and over, bro. Man, go sit down somewhere. Cool your heels, bro. You're in Tennessee, man. Go get you some sipping whiskey. Kick back and enjoy life. Quit trying to be infamous or famous or whatever. Okay? It doesn't become you, bro. And then with that, man, you know, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for hanging in with me on this Sunday night. And I know this was a very, very, very lengthy video. I apologize for the length, but we had a lot to discuss and a lot to prove. And with that, again, thank you. I am your host, Fearless Floyd, and I will see you guys tomorrow, probably live from NXS.